Hey everybody, what's up? It's Hentai Master here with regular guys, but here we go.
Hulk of personality.
Last Sagittarius.
What up, it's Max Smash 201.
Alright, today guys, the subject is top 3 favorite DC villains. This is part 2, we did Marvel one, check it out. Anybody want to put an annotation out? Anybody? You want to do it? There it is?
No, in the description.
In the description?
There's a link.
You don't want, no annotation?
There's going to be in our thing, there's going to be a link down below so you guys can check it out. And yes, Hentai Master is the host of today's video, so yeah.
Exciting guys. Be energized. Okay, start us off. Number 3.
I had a whole thing about this before, right?
I think so, I don't remember.
Yeah. Who's it?
I don't
Lex
know.
Luthor. Lex Luthor was my number 3. The guy became president. The guy is everything you'd want in a villain. He's a megalomaniac. He convinces you that the world doesn't need Superman. He pulls off Bald really well. And he's being represented by Jesse Eisenberg, who captures, self-absorbed sociopath pretty well, I'd say. Social Network he really nailed that part. And it seems that's why they casted him as a younger Luthor in the new movie.
He has that asshole type of talk too, especially when you watch The Social Network where he's actually talking to the guy across the street from the table. Like, yeah.
He's talking down on people and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
like you can see him like
he
no
is
problem
that.
imagining just like shitting on Superman right in front of him.
Yeah.
So I
And
totally see
it started with, we had campy Luthor who was like, oh, I got the kryptonite. I married, he got that sugar mama, and then he wound up inheriting her fortune. There's that. But then there's also the deeper, I became president just so I could subtly influence like global marketing trade, so I could, funnel LexCorp and be, not always an evil, but just, he's corporate. He's as corporate as it gets.
Yeah, the corporate boss. The corporate asshole boss.
Alright, great. So Lex Luthor for your 3. Your number 3?
My number 3 is Red X from the Teen Titans series. Just Robin as a villain, I really liked it. I'm sure he's been a villain in something else a lot of times, but I saw Rex and I was like, I'd cosplay him. I'd cosplay him.
That's a true heart answer. That's why you like. You know what? The second you feel like you could put the cowl on, like for that character,
It was a motorcycle.
it wasn't much. You know what? We all make mistakes, right? All right, and of course,
Alright, so me, I'm just gonna go out there and just get it all out the way already. It's gonna be Joker. I know the masses love him. I mean, we have Heath Ledger Joker, Jared Leto Joker, Jack Nicholson Joker, but I'm gonna just straight up and go for not even Mark Hamill Joker, just the Joker period in probably any freaking universe there is, because even the Rastafari Joker in that bad animated
Batman?
The
Batman, yeah. But just he's just an asshole, cause like in Killing Joke Joker where he shoots Barbara and I guess also rapes her or something. That's just an asshole move. He killed freaking Jason Todd, with the crowbar incident and Under the Red Hood, and also in Death of the Family and Death in the Family. Yeah, and freaking Death of the Family, he freaking lit a live horse on fire and just let it roam the freaking. That's an animal cruelty. That's just fucking fine, probably.
Just a sprinkle on.
just don't forget, guys. We're joking.
And the part where he cuts off his freaking face off and just makes that as a mask. That's wow, And the whole he is the worst boyfriend ever to Harley Quinn.
She's in love.
And she's in love, and you know what? Shout outs to all the girls who love asshole boyfriends. Look up to Harley Quinn as your female protagonist of that shit, because, yeah. I mean, just shout out to Joker, because he is probably the worst villain in any fucking comic book I read, because that guy's just such a dick. And he has love for tormenting Batman, and I'm surprised he didn't die yet. But you know what? Batman did kill him in probably a couple of fucking comic books, like in Killing Joker broke his neck. And in the Dark Knight Returns, Batarang in the fucking eye, and still that guy's still an asshole to this day. I don't know, but yeah. So just Joker. Fucking yeah. See,
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's not in there.
It's not in there. Oh my god. Okay,
Sorry. All right. So my third choice is hands down. Well, not hands down, but get some Young Justice representation in there. I'm gonna have to say Sportsmaster. You know why? Honestly,
And this is where I leave.
just because you're in the middle of a fight and you took out a javelin, you have my vote. Honestly, there it goes.
He pulls out a rapier and he makes it dangerous.
Yo, like, stop. Honestly, like, right there. And spoilers. Oh, no. Artemis's dad. Sorry. Watch the show. And just, like, you know, as, like, a father complex as well. Not bad. Like, he was, well, in Young Justice, pretty well-written villain. I enjoyed him. So that's going to be my third for DC. All right, so let's start.
That's one actually the first time I ever heard of this guy, Sportsmaster.
Watch Young Justice. Get on your fucking animated game, son. Young Justice. I believe it's still on Netflix, guys. So
Season 1
It is.
Season 1's on Netflix. Watch it. Let's get season 2 on Netflix. A kids cartoon with a like adult subject. Like it's more teenager. Honestly, it could have been on Toonami.
Batman Beyond is more adult subject. I think so.
Did you watch Young Justice?
Well, I saw the last 2 episodes. It was like
so you didn't watch Young Justice.
Everybody was.
That's all I'm hearing, Max. You didn't watch Young Justice.
All right, so let's get these numbers cracked. Number 2.
You guys ready for this one?
2.
Are you ready? Ready? Superman. Number 2 villain.
Let's hear this.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There's been so many Elseworld stories where the dude's wound up bad, and all it took was he landed in Russia. It turned out he still wound up, good at the end of the day, but bad as long as the military was controlling him and everything. Injustice showed how badly he could snap.
Yeah.
There's Dark Knight Returns, government mule. There's really never any right. He's really close to being. He's one step. He's the perennial Boy Scout, but he's also everything that Lex Luthor fears. Where he's not human. He might be relating to humans. He might try. He might be. Jesus. The Jesus complex is there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also why he gets persecuted, because the guy is, even though he's doing good now, you don't know if he's always going to be doing good. And if he made one conscious moral decision to be like, hey, I'm not going to help this old lady cross the street, what's going to stop him from being like, hey, I'm just going to... Yeah. Hey, look, hey, Batman, oh, is Gotham in trouble? Cool, I just killed every single one of your villains. Now,
I got you.
Right?
That's not inherently bad, is it?
We're not talking moral stuff, man. Let's not get into that.
But yeah, it's a nice 2, honestly. All right.
My number 2, Lex Luthor. Just a really good villain. When he wears a suit, he's even better. I have kryptonite. What are you gonna do, Superman?
Animated series, the white business suit.
I have kryptonite now, Superman. What are you gonna do? I won. It's over. Brett's son in this room. Sorry, you just can't do anything.
Pretty typical.
He's a bad guy. That's what he does.
It gets you like like a guy to be able to fight Superman.
Yeah, you might be superhuman. I got kryptonite gloves in the red sunroom. Let's go right now. It was a trap.
Pretty solid. All right, Max.
All right. I just read this one comic, and I didn't care about the origin story or whatnot. Just the fact that she did that to him. It's probably like any baby mama story. But it has to be Talia al Ghul. The fact that, I'm going to drug you and have sex with you and I'll have your baby. And I'm going to raise him to become the illest badass there is. So that's an asshole thing to do. And the fact that Superman, not fucking Andre. The fact that Batman didn't even know this fucking happened. And did she also rape fucking Nightwing too? I'm pretty sure he fucking tortured Nightwing.
No, that was
everyone else.
Tarantula.
But yeah, the fact that Talia did that to fucking Bruce Wayne, hands down, an asshole thing to do. And I just think she's a villain just for that shit. So yeah.
Good answer. If you're gonna have baby mama drama, might as well have it with Bruce Wayne, right? All right.
He should have made child support for that shit, knowing how rich he is.
All right, so for my 2, again, more animated series stuff. Going with Justice League Unlimited, Amazing Amazo. Honestly, season 1, pretty kind of a lackluster villain. Honestly, leaves sure. Season 2 comes back, omnipotent, knows everything except obviously no spoilers. Watch the episode, but just the idea of him able to take on the Justice League single-handedly. Like, wave after wave. Literally 3 layers of protection. Just decimated all of them alone. Amazing Amazo right there. That's for me. So that's number 2.
Young Justice?
I don't want to talk about Young Justice Amazing Amazo. Let's run around him and take his parts off. Well, this is easy.
Superboy's just, he roided out. He faked roiding out. That was great. That was fun.
Young Justice League Unlimited. Watch them, right, guys? All right, so...
Going back to him, right?
It's true, honestly. Great reruns. So, number 1.
Oh, it's the Joker.
Joker?
Yeah, my number 1 for sure. He said a bunch of stuff earlier, but I just gotta go with, as far as history's concerned, the guy was around since, what, I think the 40s or something?
Yeah.
And he has influenced he's influenced pop culture. You know, he's had so many different looks from, you know, Cesar Romero, from Jack Nicholson, from Heath Ledger, and now, you know, like Juggalo Joker with Jared Leto. It's like, it's perfect. Every iteration they do winds up unique in some way, and the guy he's as villain as it gets too. It's just for different reasons, you know. You have Lex Luthor, who's
corporate.
Corporate. You know, I'm gonna convince the world that I hate you. Joker's he's on the opposite end. He's like,
destroy the world.
I want the world to hate me because, you know, there's no reason to hate me besides that Batman isn't doing something about me.
Serious, I don't give a fuck type of guy.
Plus, the guy's Harley Quinn. You know, he's doing something right.
All right, number 1.
My number 1, Parallax from the Green Lantern. Fear itself. Just when he possesses Hal Jordan and slaughters the whole Lantern Corps, it's just kill all your friends. There's no more you left. Who's gonna fight me? Was
that a him thing, or did Hal
was
Jordan
a
have
him
some?
thing?
No, did Hal Jordan have some part of him that wanted to do that with him?
No.
Deep down inside, I'm the first human, right, motherfucker? I'm the first human.
Parallax just fear, you know.
Kilowatt, what?
Oh, you trained me, right? Oh, you don't know this though.
But it's pretty solid. Parallax, right? Fear itself. How could you like?
And super scary. The movie, right? Wasn't he a pink cloud or something?
Yeah,
he
he was a yellow cloud. We don't mention that movie, all
It could have
right?
been worse. He could have been a guy in a suit. See the Marvel one for that.
Alright, my last one, and I'm happy nobody didn't say it at all. And I found this out when back in the 90s, where me and my cousins used to collect comic books, and you know, it was the hype, it was the talk of the school back when I was in high school and still in grammar school. When the issue of Superman dies and Doomsday killed him. Yeah, that was like the talk. I'm like, what? I gotta read this shit. And I'm just like, looking at it like, holy shit, he fucking died. And I was just souped up. I was like, finally, you know, because all this talk of Superman's OP, blah blah blah, it was ridiculous. And I had to get the book. I had to read it, and it was just so hyped because I was like, whoa. Then find out, like, you know, he was just in a coma state.
Just a little trivia. That comic book ruined comics.
Yeah.
Crash of the 90s and oversaturation. And, you know, it turned out cartoonians can't actually die. They're just...
Death
comas.
Death comas.
Or like Phoenix is, or more Jesus metaphors coming back.
But, yeah. I mean,
Jesus never split into red and blue.
Not that we know of.
But it was an amazing comic book to read, and like and I found out that, you know, like, it takes somebody who's equal strength to Superman to like die. Like
he didn't do the Luthor. He just beat the guy.
He just beat him down. No kryptonite.
A street fight.
This is a straight like brawl.
I'm just stronger than you.
You know.
Wearing a suit.
And Doomsday is just
Really wearing a shirt.
So yeah.
All right. So for my number 1, I'm gonna say, like, not one of the best villains, just to me, like, hands down, one of my favorites, Mr. Freeze from Batman, and more specifically, the Batman animated series, Heart of Ice. Like, just what can you say? You know, like, his like origin story, and it's just so like
tragic.
Yeah, like, you know, it's gripping. Like, it makes you feel like you know, you think, oh, look at this asshole with the suit, he can't even do shit, you know. But then it's like, man, just try to, like, you know, just like help his wife, and then like get in this fucked situation where, after being, like, you know, basically behind the 8 ball, you decide, no, fuck this, I'm gonna make a suit, a walk-in refrigerator, and like handle my business. And you know what, like, still get Batman's shit, you know? So honestly, like, Mr. Freeze and, you know, all things said, you know, Batman Forever, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, that was pretty, actually, you know, looking back on it, it's fun, it's funny casting, it's fun. The idea of Arnold Schwarzenegger being Mr. Freeze, like, in 1,000 years, who'd have thought that?
Stop it.
Nah, have fun, guys.
Just, you know, the funny thing is, I think there's very few villains Batman felt like an asshole about. Mr. Freeze might have been one of them where he's like, oh, he's
You just
trying
trying to
to...
save your wife?
Come on, Victor.
Sorry.
Didn't he die of chicken soup in the fucking animated series?
No, Batman had the flu. Batman was sick and he still went around Gotham Lake.
Oh, and Alfred,
Alfred gave him chicken soup or something, yeah.
Oh man. Alright.
All right, guys, that's our top 3. This is part 2. Check part 1. Marvel villains and
Part 3 coming soon.
part 3 coming soon. Others. So basically anything else that's not Marvel or DC. So pretty exciting stuff, guys. All right, any last words? Any last things to say to the nation?
Check all these guys' social networks down below in the description. Twitter, Instagram, Zanga, whatever.
Zanga. All right.
4chan.
And press stop. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MaxSmash201 and like me on Facebook at MaxSmash201. Peace!